Welcome to our review of Puerto Rico 2024. Right now I'm showing you an Airbnb we rented. Actually, this was the second time in 2 years that we rented it. It's in Boquerón, Cabo Rojo, near Buye Beach, which you're about to see. And the information for this Airbnb seller will be in the information below, comments below. So that's the car rental we had. By the way, I don't recommend you rent that car. It was horrible in the rain because it had special tires and we slipped too much. But this is what's called La Marquesina, under the house. And you have your little hammock there. You have some chairs for the beach. So they provide some items for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of the Airbnb. Just to let you know, the Airbnb is on the second floor, so there's a lot of steps. Just keep in mind, but it's very clean and they maintain it very well. Not much of a view, but it is in a nice quiet area of Boquerón. Here's the living room and dining room / kitchen area. Very big, very large. That's a pull-out bed, sofa bed. And I didn't want to show you the bedrooms, so they were a little messy. So it does have 2 bedrooms. There is one bathroom in the hallway, and there is another bathroom in one of the bedrooms. And here is the balcony towards the back. Again, not much of a view, but very relaxing back there. We drank our morning coffee back there. Some dogs were barking quite a bit, but that's okay. That happens in Puerto Rico. This is Buye Beach. It's approximately 5 miles from that Airbnb, so not far at all. In Buye Beach, there is free parking. You can also pay for parking if you want to get a little closer, but the free parking means you have to walk a little bit. That building back there, I believe it's a timeshare. You can rent some of them as well, so something to consider if you want to check that out. Now, Buye Beach is very beautiful. You do have the ability to rent chaise lounges for $10 a day. They do hold on to your driver's license. Besides that, it's fine. You can bring anything to eat or drink. They also have some, they do have a bar there and a restaurant at Buye Beach. This is in Boquerón. By the way, we went here late October, early November. That's just me getting into the water. The water was very warm. And then a shot of me concentrating on the drone. Let's talk about the different restaurants we visited during this trip. One of our favorite restaurants was By Chef's Restaurant in Isabela, Puerto Rico. This place was voted as one of the best places to get a mofongo. So it says the city of the best mofongo in Puerto Rico. Now, this guy right here, I'll put the information below, but this was basically a platter for everyone to eat. I believe it was $50. And you can see there's pork, there's chicken, there's ribs, there's rice, there's little mofongos, and it was $50 for the 3 of us, and we had leftovers for 2 days. So it's definitely worth it. If you want to pause, check out the menu there. And then that was about $50 for that entire meal, which again was plenty. And the information for the chef's restaurant will be down below in the comments area. Another place, Costa Brava, that's in Cabo Rojo, Puerto Rico. This had Mediterranean cuisine, and we went here for my wife's birthday. There is Mediterranean, and it is right on the water. You're going to see once we go in, they send you to the back. They ask if you want to eat inside or outside. We definitely said outside because the weather was perfect, and you see pretty empty. And you're gonna see the view we got from this area of the restaurant. There's a little pier there. Also, you can see a lot of little crabs walking around, which is really cool. They're very colorful, very pretty, and the sunset was amazing. This was a guava butter. That was really good. This was a fish my mother-in-law had. Mofongo, shrimp mofongo, which was very good. And that's a margarita there. And that's just a parcha, I believe passion fruit drink, and more mofongo. They are the crabs I was speaking about earlier. And they don't bother. And they came and say happy birthday to my wife. So two different views. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday to you. Que lo cumpla feliz, feliz, feliz. Que lo cumpla feliz, feliz, feliz. Que lo cumpla, hey, que lo cumpla, hey, que lo cumpla feliz. Gracias. This was the sunset. Another place in Camuy is called El Fogón de Abuela. It was very rainy, but I just want you to see it briefly. The winds were high, but nice atmosphere. The food was okay. They also have mofongo. They also have all type of Puerto Rican cuisine. I just want you to see the inside of it. El Fogón de Abuela in Camuy. And then you'll be able to see the menu. So we had tostones de pana. Those are delicious. Rice and beans. I had some skirt steak with chimichurri. And that was the view from the restaurant. As you can see, very rainy, windy. I wish if it would have been sunny, we would have sat outside, but it was a little too rainy. And there, if you want to pause and check out some of the information about the menu and prices. That was a little appetizer with mini alcapurrias, sorullos, and chicken tenders. Las famosas alcapurrias. This is in Atillo, Puerto Rico. And this is like in the middle of a residential neighborhood. So you really have to look for it. I'm going to put the information down below. And you'll find out more information about it. And you see they're open Wednesday through Sunday. And they don't have alcapurrias. They have a lot more to offer. Ribs, different types of meals. So check them out. So they're again Wednesday to Sunday they open. And again, it's in a residential neighborhood. Here are the different types of alcapurrias they have. They have mofongos. Look, they have ribs, papa rellena. You can sit outside. Again, it was raining when we went that day, so we didn't sit outside. And actually, I'm going to have a quick review in a couple of seconds of the mofongo. Here we go. Okay, so they cook them fresh. It takes about 8 minutes for them to cook. They don't have yuca ones. They have guineo ones. Let's split one open here. See what we have. Oh, that's different. And let's see how good it is. Oh my God. You gotta try this, honey. It's really good. Of course, we have to go to Los Kioscos de Luquillo. We love this place here. You can get all type of frituras, all type of food. You name it, you can find it here when it comes to Puerto Rican cuisine, as well as there's a bunch of bars as well. So a few years ago, we went during COVID and everything was shut down, but now they're up and running. Another place we went to, which I didn't record, I'm going to put a link down below, is Guavate, which is known as Lechon Highway. We went there as well. And so check out that video. I'm going to put a link down below. We went this time again. It was really, really good. From the airport, it's really easy to get to. Another place we went to that I didn't record this time was Piñones. So I'm going to put a video down below of one of the Piñones videos that I made, which are another great place to go and visit. So just check out some of the restaurants here. Plenty of parking, plenty of restaurants. Again, they were open for business, unlike during just after COVID, which was a couple of years ago, a few years ago that we went. Ladies and gentlemen, Luquillo is alive and well. Everybody's jumping over here. There's food galore. It's a Saturday. It's about 3:15, and it's not that packed. It's pretty cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, Luquillo is back. Now we went to a few places for sightseeing. One of the places we went to was El Pozo de Jacinto. In Hobos Beach, Puerto Rico. Again, if you are going to put a link down below for Google Maps so you can find it. Now here's the myth of this place. Basically, there was a farmer named Jacinto, and he had a cow, and they went here, and you're going to see a natural bridge in a few minutes, and the cow fell into the water, or they both fell into the water. So when you go over there, you're supposed to say something like to the ocean, give me back my cow, and you will get sprayed by water just like you just saw a second ago. Now, I don't believe in any of these myths, but that's the myth for here. And I didn't have to say anything, and I got soaked. So there's the natural bridge. I didn't dare go up there where those ladies were at. So that's the natural bridge, and this is where you get really sprayed. Again, I got soaked without saying a word, just standing there. It was really cool. A nice place to visit, and this is near Hobos Beach. You're gonna see in a moment there's a ramp that goes from here, from El Pozo de Jacinto, which means the well of Jacinto. Jacinto was the farmer, and you'll see a bridge that goes down to Hobos Beach. No one was really at the beach because the water was rough, the weather was windy, and it wasn't a nice beach day. So you're gonna see that in a moment. And from the Pozo de Jacinto, this is the bridge I was mentioning earlier that takes you over to Hobos Beach. So you park for free. I'm going to show that to you in a moment. And you take this bridge and go all the way down there. It is quite a bit of a walk, but it is a very nice beach when it's nice and sunny. And then another place we went to was El Túnel de Oaxaca. Now this was a tunnel where Puerto Rico used to have a railroad system that went around the island, and it was quite popular back in the day, and it would go through this tunnel, El Túnel de Oaxaca and Isabela. You're gonna see it in a moment. And again, there's a myth that if you go through the tunnel, a bunch of people died, by the way, and that's why the railroad is no longer there. And it says that if you go through the tunnel, you'll be able to hear the voices of the people that died. Again, that's a myth. I didn't hear a thing. Here's how you get there. Túnel de Oaxaca. Again, the link to get down there is going to be below in Google Maps. And even though it was a little cloudy, we were able to walk and see the murals they made. Beautiful murals, very colorful. The Tunnel of Oaxaca. And that's just me saying look at Oaxaca, and then it started to rain. The waves are rough today, really let's go through the tunnel quickly, or briefly, and just take a look at this. Too bad it's raining. It's boring. It's boring. It's boring. It's boring. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. God bless.